All right, we're going to start off by looking at the Jeep assembly process. So we're going to go to Open, and I'm going to scroll down, and if you downloaded the files, you'll find jeep.im. That's an assembly file. So let's go ahead and open that file. And this is a fully assembled Jeep. And the first thing I want to talk to you about is looking at the browser bar or the model bar, depending on what version of Inventor you have. And if you look over here, you can see it gives us a history of all the parts. So when you're getting ready to do this, it probably benefits you to kind of look at how this was put together. So let's kind of experiment a little bit. If I come over and click on the hood, I can see over in the model bar that it has the hood is highlighted. Now if I expand the hood, I can see all the different type of constraints that have been placed on the hood. So the first one was a mate, and it is mated to the platform, and it was made flush with the front. But you'll notice right here that both the first two flushes have an offset of 0.25. So they're flush with the front, and you can see them highlighted to the right. That the front of it is offset by 0.25 inches and 0.25 from the side. And then there's several other mates and flushes that help you see how this was actually put together. And you see the same thing with the side. If I click on the side, I can see how it was put together. There's a mate, there's another mate, and these are not the absolute order in which you need to do things. You do it in the order that makes sense to you, but this is the way this particular one was put together. So if you want to make it exactly the same when you're building yours, you can come here and look at how it was built and kind of use this as a cheat sheet, so to speak. And you can kind of let's look at the axle block. If you click and expand it, you can see it has several little mates and flushes. But let's flip it over so we can kind of see a little better what's going on. So if I look at the mate, it's mated with the bottom, and it's flush. So all of a sudden you see that one's flush with the other block, and then it's off by 0.75 from the sides and 1 inch from the front, and it has an insert where the axle actually goes in. And we can look at the second block and notice it's very similar but slightly different. It has the same mate, and then it has a flush, and then it's flush from the front at 0.1, and then has the same insert with an offset of 1.125. So that kind of gives us a guide on how this is put together. So let's see if we can actually put this together ourselves. So this is a brief overview of how it's put together, and then I'll have another video coming up that'll show you how we'll build it from scratch.